I just want to share a few hidden gems in InDesign CS5 that I ran across as I was working with the program and just want you guys to see so you can, be able to find them pretty easily. These are pretty random, not in any particular order, but here we go. So we have a text frame down here. Let me zoom in a bit. You'll notice that we actually have the ability to do some kind of justification out here. Now I want to do a vertical alignment. So if I, Control B, Command B, I get to the text frame options and I come to vertical justification. I can center vertical justify. You can see it right there. Now the thing about this is that's fine. It's been there forever. But if we ever put rounded corners in a box, it would start to screw it up. If I click the edit to corners here, right here, and click and drag and start doing this, you're going to see that it's still going to let me vertically justify. Now if I go a little bit here and then I change the size, you'll notice what it actually does. It still works, you guys. I mean, it's still working. So vertical justification works. If I take a look at the Pages panel over here on the right, click on the Pages panel, you see the pages, the thumbnails. If I right-click or control-click, we can now apply color labels to them. This may seem simple, but if you guys are trying to focus on a spread, like a sales spread or something, or show somebody they need to work on a certain spread or whatever, there's a lot of reasons for that, it just puts a little color there. Now, another thing we can do is we can hide and show objects. This is pretty cool. This is a very Illustrator thing. So if I don't want to see this, click on it. I come up to Object, you'll be able to see that we can hide. Control-3 is the shortcut. We can then show it again. Object, show all on spread. Same thing with lock. And by the way, with lock, this is actually kind of a cool little thing that I realized or noticed. If I bring this picture up and bring it to the front, let's say, and I lock it, so Control-L, Command-L, or go to Object Lock, you'll notice that if you click on it, it won't select it. It'll actually select through the locked object, which is kind of cool. That's the way I think it should work anyway, because it used to just be a lock position type thing. So anyway, I'll go to Object, Unlock All, and Spread, and we can put it back where it was. All right, now a couple of little things here. Locking item, balancing columns. This is pretty cool. This is very, very useful for some things you do. If I have a text frame selected and I use Control B or Command B to get to the text frame options, we can change the number of columns, let's say, to 2. You notice they're not balanced, but there's now a selection in here called Balanced Columns. If I turn that on, it'll do its best to try and balance these across, which is pretty cool. All right, I'll click OK. Now, just another little thing here, which some of you guys may never use in your life, convert points. This is, like I said, a little bit odd, but if we go out here, let's say we text something with a pen tool, or we draw a shape, let's say. And I want to be able to change the corner points or something like that. So I click on a corner point to select it with the direct selection tool. You can see I selected it there. If I come up to Object, we'll see down at the bottom down here, Convert Point. This is, once again, a very Illustrator thing. So we've got from a plane to a corner, smooth, or symmetrical. So if I choose smooth, you can see right there, it's not symmetrical though. Object, Convert Point, symmetrical, and there we go. So this will at least give you a hand, not having to drag out those stupid direction lines every time you want to, just change a frame or even draw something with the pen tool, let's say. So, like I said, you guys, these are pretty random, but they're little things that I found that are very useful. And one last one I actually just remembered here. If you guys come up to the rulers and you right-click, you'll see that we can delete all guides on spread, which is pretty cool. So, anyway, there you go. Just a few hidden gems in InDesign. I almost said Dreamweaver. InDesign CS5.